the world, you know, as love and,
You know,
and for
my
us.
friend, when you call me, because I was
Yeah,
calling people, the speaker was in mute because I don't
yeah.
want to bother him with the sound. You call me, but people did not hear you. Can you say from the beginning what you said? You said, I am the one who left Islam. You remind me of yourself.
I said, can they hear me now?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I said that I left Islam, remember with you in the last video, and I never knew anything about Islam until you showed me, and and you showed me many mistakes in the Quran and how Prophet Muhammad lived. Sorry, not Prophet Muhammad anymore, but how he lived, basically, Muhammad. And now I've learned about how Jesus lived and who he was and what his message was and what he came for. And it just and I just fell in love with it. And you know, it said in the Bible, God is love, and yeah, and all these loving things, and just a better path for humanity. And so that's why I loved it. And I'm a Christian now,
Me to
and
that.
because I accept Jesus. Yeah,
Hallelujah.
100%.
Hallelujah. Yeah. You know, like last time I asked you to accept Jesus, but you hesitated, right? You
Well, I
said,
didn't know anything, so I had to. Yeah, I went to the church, like I said, and I asked the priest about, you know, what Christianity is about, and does God love everybody, and what's the fundamentals of Christianity. And he showed me, and he explained to me, and I did some research within like all day yesterday and stuff, and so I learned a lot, and I found that Jesus is the path that I want to follow 100%. Yeah.
well, glory to the Lord, and my friend, happiness now, right now, in the kingdom of heaven, for a soul is saved, as the Bible say. We are so happy for you. What about your family now? I mean,
Well, my family are Christian
oh,
anyway.
okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Okay, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
all right.
was the only
So,
revert, and
do you know anyone like you? Or maybe we can help, and you can ask them to join us and call us.
let me. Yeah, I know a few Muslims, of course. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I invite you to invite them. You know,
I will. I will
and I
tell
will be
them your
happy.
Skype. I
Yeah.
will tell them your Skype, and I will tell them to ring you, and you can show them everything that they do not know about Islam, just like I never did, and the mistakes in the Quran. So, because like, if you think about it, you know, Muslims say that the Quran is 100% from Allah. So, if it's from God, it should have no mistakes. Period. You know,
Yeah.
but if you find even one mistake, one scientific mistake, it proves it's wrong. So, you know, and you showed me how the baby is a mistake. And I'm sure there's more, of course.
The whole
And
book is a
so
mistake.
yeah, yeah. But
And
I'm
did you
pretty
notice
sure
with
it
me? I don't know
is.
for how long you're watching. Do you notice how they lie? We show them the reference in
Yeah,
the front
in
of
the
their
English
eyes.
translation, they lie. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not only even the colors. I mean, how they try to deny their prophet. He hold the Torah, he put it in the cushion. He say, "I believe in thee," and according to the guy, he don't believe in thee. He mean the book sent by Moses, not this one. I mean, did you see the
Exactly.
hypocrisy and the lies of those people? So, my friend,
Exactly.
I'm happy for you, and I
Can
will
I
be
ask you a question?
sure.
Just before you go, can you clarify the word? Because like in Islam, obviously Muslims will, if you ask Allah, is he one? Obviously they'll say yeah, and they will go in the Quran and say Kul huwallahu wahid, and that's what they'll always say. If you ask them, is Allah one? That's literally what they will always say. And can you just I saw the ahad in the Quran. I typed in the Arabic word ahad, and I searched many verses in the Quran, and there was English translations. Also, when you click on the name ahad in Arabic, it says anyone or of one of them, or just, it's not a single word basically.
Yes.
So can you just clarify what ahad means? That Muslims say ahad means one.
Is one off. It's all over.
Can you just show me some
as you
verses in the
say,
Quran so I can show them,
you
please?
type the word ahad here in the search engine, you know,
Yeah.
and then it's going to show you verse after verse, starting like here 101, 102. So وَمَا يُعَلِّمَانِ مِنْ أَحَدٍ, and they teach nothing, anyone. So it have to be one.
Can you go to the Quran 5:27, chapter 5, verse 27? It says one of them. I think it says ahadi something like that. One of them.
5:27. Okay.
5:27. Can you just read it and explain to me, please? Because in the in the English, it says one of them, and that's what it says when I click in the Arabic word also.
Yeah,
but can you just clarify what it means?
Here it says ahadahuma, which means
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
One of them. So
What does whom? What does whom mean? Whom? H-U-M. The other word besides ahad. Yeah.
Huma is something you add to the name or to the word to make it belong to who. So it is for two people. Huma.
But huma means they or them, right?
And only for two. Yeah.
For two people.
Yeah, for two. You added for two because now they are speaking about the two sons of Adam.
Yeah.
Abel and Cain. So Allah, he accept the Qurban, which is not Arabic word too, from one of them. This is what it says here. She accepted from one of them.
One of, yeah. But so does that? What is when you say one of? Is that ahad that says one of,
ahad.
Or is it
ahad is mean so, one of? But when you say ahadahuma, one of both of two.
And huma means like both, like two, right?
Yeah. So one
and
of,
ahad then is the one of them.
Yeah. Right? When we say ahadahum, you are saying one of them. Okay. If you don't say that,
me better? Yeah.
If you don't say that, then you have to say something after it, you know, or the verse had to be complete. So let us say when the angel are Harut and Marut, they are teaching magic. They say, and they don't teach ahad, which means anyone, except with disclaimer saying we are just here as a fitna. So ahad here have to be a perfect sentence. It have to be for one person out of a group. It can be two, it can be three, it can be 10, it can be many, you know.
Right. Can you just so when you say Kul Huwallahu Ahad, what does that mean to you?
First of all, the verse here is not complete. Make something fishy and stupid, because you cannot say Kul Huwallahu Ahad. Ahad what? You have to continue.
What is that? The English says say Allah is one and only, right?
I know this is what it says, but the one in Arabic is Wahid.
Yeah, I know Wahid. Yeah, but
Ahad
so
is one of.
One of. Can you give me more better examples in the Quran? Something that I can just so I can be more satisfied.
Verses, later you can freeze the video. All those verses, chapter 2, 102, 2136, 285, 373, 884, sorry, 384, 153, 453, 4152, 780, 96, 984, 9127, 1181, and the list goes on, endless.
And so ahad, when they say Kul Huwallahu Ahad, that means say Allah is one of, yeah?
It have to be, no? Because one of what?
But what if they say one?
You see? Okay, my friend,
what if they just say one?
First of all, if Allah is one or two, who cares? This is not really important for me.
Right.
The important is, if there's as an example, I heard this guy, his name Sadhguru, he said that the Hindus believe there's 35 million God.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what if the Hindu gods are true God? Who care about the numbers?
Yeah, no, it's true.
So being one, being two, being seven, that is not really a big deal.
Yeah.
But the one God who do not know how he created the baby and where the sperm is coming from.
What does min ahad mean? Min ahad.
Ahad actually one of the idols, you know, in Mecca. His name is Ahad.
What does min ahad mean though? When you say min ahad,
Qul huwallahu ahad. Ahad is one of the names of the idols.
Okay, so you cannot say ahad without putting like
no. I'm saying to you that there is a word ahad exists to the Arab before Muhammad was a name of one of the idols.
Can you show me that, please? I just want to see the reference. And can you post it, please? Just so.
Okay.
Thank you.
Actually, the Muslims, they have a movie.
Yeah.
Let us see. And the Samad too, he was an idol too.
Okay. So in Quran 527 is one of is the Ahad and both two is the Humma, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, one of them, okay.
I'm just trying to find reference which can be accepted by the Muhammadan.
If it's very clear in Arabic, like like how do you know it, and how come millions of Muslims who speak Arabic do not, when
First
they
of
read the
all,
Quran, they don't see these things?
who dare to say this is, you know, the second you write a book against the Quran, to say the truth, you will
No,
be
but
killed.
like if Muslims say, like even in the West, like not in the Muslim countries, but like in the West where they're free and not be killed, but those if they because there's millions who speak Arabic in the West, including you, and they speak an Arabic, but how if it's very clear that says one of them and of many or any one ahad in the verses, and this
Okay.
is also Muslims translation,
Yeah.
then how is it not like clicking in their head and not accept? Why do they keep saying
They
Kul
believe,
Huwallahu
but
Ahad?
you know, but if you live in Islamic countries, you will not dare to say that.
Then how come those
Okay,
don't believe
I
who speak
found
Arabic?
the book of Tafsir al-Quran, and this is, sorry,
Perfect.
Sabuni
Okay.
here. This is actually, let us go to Ibn Kathir, but this is
Perfect.
Mukhtasar Ibn Kathir, which is a summary of Ibn Kathir. But let me see if I can see Ibn
Yeah.
Kathir itself. But anyway,
Yeah.
it says that the Arab, they used to worship. You said, say he is Ahad, say he is as a Samad, right? A Samad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Look what
Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Yeah.
yeah. Let me. And the funny is, the Muslims in the Arabic book of Ibn Kathir.
Yeah.
Let's go to Ibn Kathir actually to see if we can find it in English. But in
Perfect.
Arabic, they try to take it off, but we have images of it.
Yeah.
Remember this guy, he was saying to me, go to chapter of Al-Araf? The one who called me, the Abdul who called me.
No, I literally didn't watch. I only just came on, but like probably after he left. Well, I'll watch the video later on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us go here. Let us go to verse number 72.
There's nowhere in Islam that Allah says that He's the only God and He's the only one, right?
No, it says in different places, but that will not make it. I mean, you see, when we show in stupid Arabic, and we show the mistake. So He is the only God, but He said He's the only, the only. He's the Creator, the best of the creators.
Right. So what you're saying that there is some verses in the Quran that says He's the only God, right?
How is the only God, but He is one of the creators? You see here.
Yeah, right. And if Ahad doesn't mean one, then that's also a mistake.
Look how the Muslim fabrication, they say that there's an idol, there's several idols around the Kaaba. Right. One of them is Hud.
Okay.
This is, they say Hud. You know?
Hud, okay. Yeah. What does Hud mean?
It's coming from Ahad. It must be.
Okay, Hud.
And then you will see there's an idol, his name is Samud. Okay. You see the word Samud here? Yeah. Okay. But in the correct Arabic book, it says Samad, not Samud. So it says Samad. It says Samad and it says Samud. In the Muslim translation, they took the word Samad and they put only the word Samud. Why? Because the second you say Samad, the Quran says Allah is Samad. Okay. If we go to the Quran, if we go to Ibn Kathir in Arabic, let us see the same verses. I will go to Ibn Kathir. Let us see what is Ibn Kathir. All right. And now we are in the Arabic one. Let us see. See, in the Muslim website, they let me show you here. They took it off from the Arabic book, but we have the original book. So here it says there was idols. One of them, his name is Sadda, and the other one is Samud. But there is no Samad. It's gone. So what we will do, let us get them busted, and you will see why the Muslims are ashamed of their cult. So if we go here, you know, and even Muslim, by the way, they notice that there's somebody, he changed the print of Ibn Kathir, which exists for centuries.
Okay.
Here we go. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. Let us put it on the screen. It's all over the internet.
Okay. And this is the authentic tafsir, right?
This is Ibn Kathir.
Okay, okay.
The Muslim, they take it off. You know, they took it off.
Okay.
So here they are showing you how they change the words. They take it off.
Right. Okay.
So people who have the book, you know, they make those.
Sorry, they took what out? Sorry.
They took it off because it's embarrassment.
Took what? Took what off?
Samad. That Allah, His name, Samad. The idol, His name is Samad.
Oh, there was an idol name that was Samad, and then what did they change it to?
They changed it to. They took it off. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's gone.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
The word Samad is not there. They took it off.
In the Quran?
No, in the tafsir.
Okay. And it was there in the tafsir?
In the tafsir, yes.
So you're thinking, so what you're saying is that they take it up because they don't want to make it look bad, right?
They don't want people to see how that Muslims, they are worshipping Samad, and Samad is just a name of an idol.
Okay, because this is one of when you say Allah is one, right? And that's the verse of Samad.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is the original. This is the original.
Okay, yeah, okay, you know.
This is the original Ibn Kathir. وصنم يقال, they have it for you in yellow. This is already page posted on YouTube, you know, I mean in Google. وصنم يقال له صمد والآخر يقال له صمود. But now if you open the Muslim website, they took where it says that the Sanam, his name is Samad. Right. So what the Quran is saying, Allah is Ahad, the pagan idol Ahad. Allah is Samad, He is the same. All of them, all those gods is Allah.
You said to me also, Allahu Akbar means the moon god Allah, and who means and Akbar is the God of Abraham when he called the son of his God in the Quran.
Yes, when Abraham, when Abraham he saw the son, he said, "This is Akbar, هذا Akbar, هذا Rabbi, هذا Akbar." So he worshipped the son and he called the son Akbar, but he is not really the one who called it Akbar. This is the name was used by the Arab for the son. So when he saw the son, the Muslim translate the word Akbar as a greater. Yeah, I see it in English, But Akbar is not really greater, you know?
What does Akbar mean in Arabic?
Akbar, if you are talking about an object, it's a bigger. If you're talking about a human...
So when you say Allahu Akbar, when Muslims say it means Allah is greatest or Allah is greater though.
Well, they claim that this is what it means. But as you see, the Akbar, depends what we are talking about. If you are talking about a human, you are talking about age. So if I say Ana Akbar mink, I mean I am older than you, you know?
Right, okay.
So it's about the amount or size.
Right. So Akbar is the God of this, it is the name of the sun, right? God.
This is what he said. When you will see when he saw the moon, he did not say this is Akbar.
Yeah.
When he saw the plant,
stars,
not the stars, the plants, planet, sorry.
Planets,
He did not say this is Akbar. He called Akbar only to the sun.
How did he see the planets though? Because the only planet we see is there's no planet that we
Well,
see.
the Muslim, they say at that time they used to call the planet as a word. They use it for stars, kawkab. You know.
Oh, okay, so it's the white
This is
stars.
what the Quran says, kawkabun durri. So, but it doesn't matter really what it is. But if you think about it, why even Abraham?
And when they said he didn't worship them, correct?
Yeah, when they said he stopped worshiping them, but this is stupid logic too. I asked the Muslim before when he called me, so what, he never saw the sun before? He did not notice that the sun disappeared?
Right.
Same time, if he saw the planet or the stars and they disappear, and he saw the moon, he worshiped it too, and then he noticed they disappear. How come the last thing he noticed is the sun?
Right, because the sun comes up after the stars go down. Yeah.
I mean, this is I mean, you grow up as a child all your life. There is night
my
and
question
day,
my question is, how did he? If the only reason he worshipped the sun and the stars and the moon, and then once they disappear, he doesn't worship them. How is he worshiping Allah?
He did not see
if
Allah
he never
anyway.
saw, or if he never
if the one who
disappeared.
disappear, if the reason to believe or not believe is appearance or disappearance, Allah never appear anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
Or disappear, yeah. So there's, yeah.
And if the Muslim, they agree that Allah, he appeared to Abraham, then they have to follow, or God appeared to Abraham, then they have to go to the Torah, where God, he came to Abraham, but he came as a man. So Islam is just a stupid collection, you know. Muhammad, he talk
in the Quran, Allah came as a fire and the tree or bushes or something, right?
Yeah, a fire, yeah.
And said, I am your Lord.
In the tree, he spoke from the tree. He says, I am your God, you know, Allah.
Yeah.
Anyway, my friend, anything else? So we can maybe take one more call.
No, that's pretty much it. That's all. I just wanted to know if Ahad means one, like Muslims said to me, or you know, they say Qul huwallahu ahad.
Always challenge anyone to make a sentence without making it Ahad one off. It's impossible.
Right, because it's in the Quran, right? Yeah,
it's impossible. No, it's in Arabic. You know, make a sentence. Make a sentence says Ahad. It's impossible to make it without saying one off. You have to say, you know, Ahadu Tullab, one of the student. Ahadu Nisa, one of the women. Ahadu al-Khiraf, one of the sheep.
What if they say Ahad God, or like Allah is one God, or Ilah, or something like that?
Doesn't matter, you know. And by the way, this is not really important for me, as I said.
Right.
If the Muslim,
because there's examples in the Quran anyway that he's one of.
Yeah, but this is not not important. The number is not really important. You see, this is one of the silly argument of the Muhammad.
Yeah, if Allah is one or if he's 10, it doesn't mean it's true.
They think if they say that we believe in one God, that will make them different. Yeah. But that is a
you said that
argument.
Tawheed doesn't mean one; it means making one.
So unification.
Making it one.
Tawheed means unification.
What does that mean? Like trying to make it one?
Yeah, unify. You know, unify.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's one, you do not need to make Tawheed. So if I make a sentence now, I say Tawheed al-Duwal al-Arabiya, unification or uniting the Arabian state. So if they are united already, if they are one unit, there's no need to say United States of Emirat, right?
Right, okay.
الإمارات المتحدة, you know? Why? Because already they are united, you know? So like United States of America. So Tawheed is saying you are going to unificate.
Okay, you're not unificated yet, but you will be, right?
Yeah. Tawheed is a process now, you know, like now, something you are doing now. So it's a wrong word anyway.
Okay.
Additional to that, remember, they believe in one God, 10 God, 7 God. Still, it's a stupid God. Who care?
Yeah.
You know, but they think because they believe in one God, as they claim, they are superior to others, but they are not. Because God is a stupid God. And, you know, he's a one God, but he say is the best of the creators. I mean, how you can fix that?
And how the baby is made, it's ridiculous.
Everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. I mean, we are just showing step by step, but everything is wrong. So, you know, this God, he is the only God, and then he says he is the best of the creators. Either he is being stupid, or the Muslim have to agree that he don't know Arabic.
Because a creator is somebody that makes something out of nothing.
And not only that, you know, when you say you are the best of the creators, don't the Muslims, they say you cannot compare Allah to anyone?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, and Allah, he says nothing like him.
yeah,
So
yeah,
how we compare himself to anyone?
yeah,
When I say I'm the best of, it's mean I'm comparing,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I am
yeah,
one of
yeah,
them, but I'm the best of them. You know,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
you as a human, and not only that, you have to compare yourself to the same kind, because we cannot compare a dog to an apple.
Yeah,
You know, apple is an apple, dog is a dog. So
yeah.
we compare a human to human. Otherwise, any other compare, unless we are doing like scientific study about a dog, he have a tail, a
And
human being don't have
how
a
do
tail.
you say in Arabic when Allah says I'm the best of the creators?
خالقين.
Okay, cool. How do you
Yeah,
say it again?
الخالقين.
Al-Khaliqin. Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah, okay. And that means that he's the best of creators. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
And if the Muslim, they say he's comparing himself by somebody making bicycle is not a
Yeah,
creation.
yeah,
And even if
yeah,
they want to
yeah.
say so Allah is better than the one who made bicycle, this is silly. You know, and notice here with
Yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah.
notice with me here, he's talking about creation of life, the verse itself, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when you say I made this, and we showed everybody how stupid this is, and the Muslim before he called and he tried to deny that this is a blood, normal
Oh,
blood.
did he talk to you about the verse also?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So he
probably
tried
watched
to
the
deny
video.
it, but it's there. We show him as a prophet. He's a
Yeah.
coward. He don't want to read it.
What did he say? Did he leave or no?
Well, we got him busted. You can watch it from the beginning. But
Okay.
anyway, all the steps of the creation is funny, and it's not a
Yeah, yeah.
metaphorical. You see, if it's a
Because
metaphorical, I would let it go.
there's an American professor, and one of two Muslims went up to him. I forgot his name. But he's a Muslim. Two Muslims went up to him, and he's a professor, and they said that this miracle is a miracle, and he said that the bones and the flesh grow together simultaneously. And in the Quran, it says that the bones, then the flesh covers the bones, which is completely wrong because the baby is not a skeleton inside the womb.
My friend, I'm not a doctor, but the Quran is
Yeah.
very funny, and it's enough
Yeah.
for me.
And the sperm does not go
if
into
one
dead blood, because if it's dead, it's dead.
yeah, if one fact is wrong, the whole Quran is wrong.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Especially the Muslim, they say the whole Quran is word by word coming from Allah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Our book is written. We as a Christian, we don't claim that every word in the Bible is God talking.
Inspiration of men.
There's people talking.
Of
There's
God,
Rabbi talking. There's Mary talk to the disciple talking. There's Jesus talking. So when Jesus, he said, this is God, our Lord speaking. When Moses, he said, this is Moses talking. And then when the second you speak to the Muslim, you say to them, is the Quran is a miracle? They say yes, right? And they will find that the Quran, the ant is making Quran.
Yeah, the Jews, the Christians, Moses, a lot of people said
the ant making Quran.
Solomon.
So how nobody can make Quran, challenging the whole world to make Quran, and then we find the ant making Quran.
Because in the Quran, Allah is only transmitting what people said in the book. And he's just writing down what they said already.
But how they
so
say
it's not from himself,
it's
from them, right?
How the Quran says nobody can make a book like this.
But then they made it,
even to make verses like it. And then we find that everybody making Quran, the shaitan making Quran.
Genies,
Yeah. So Allah is just telling us what the ant said, and then he says to us, can you make like this? This is stupid. That means the ant is God, not Allah.
Exactly, yeah.
And the ant said, until he arrived at the value of the ants, one of the ants, she said, one of the ants. I mean, look at the story, how stupid it is, And you can find this story, by the way, in the book. It's called The Legion of the Jews.
Yeah.
So the stupid Muhammad, he take the stories, the Jews, they tell to their kids.
Because Solomon got taught the language of the birds, but how did he know the language of the ants?
This is additional stupid mistake in the same chapter.
Yeah.
But you will find the same story about Suleiman speaking to an ant, a conversation in the Legion of the book, Legion of the Jews. Muhammad is a fool. He heard the Jews saying those things. He put it in the Quran, as usual.
Yeah.
And then if we ask ourselves, do the ant even talk? Ants
don't talk.
But
they
don't
talk
like us. They either chemical or vibration.
Yeah.
But here it says that Suleiman, he heard her speech.
Yeah.
Even the Quran says she said.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But and then he heard her speech, and then he smiled from her speech.
Yeah, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a
Yeah,
stupid
no, the
story from a
Quran is
stupid.
just fairy tales. Yeah, now, yeah.
All right, my friend. Thank you for calling, and I'm happy
Thank
for
you
you
anyway. Thank you.
that you accepted Christ, and now you are saved, and we pray for you.
Yeah,
All right?
because God is love. Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
do that. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right. You know, because I have a lot of people who text me in Skype, and many I don't even answer. Even you called me before, maybe. But it's hard for me to remember who you are. If you see my Skype, you will get scared. I mean, I have thousands and thousands of people texting me. Let us see how many we have right now in Patreon. We are doing kind of a marathon to support people.